Is that a bit dark? Right, again, we're just using this one at the moment. I don't seem to have had any other breakouts. Let's just check my face. Or at least I haven't noticed any. No, there's a little pimple here and one here. But nothing major, so I'm going to continue to use it. Then once I've finished this, I've got a simple one that I can use. I think it's called Simple Light Moisturiser or something like that. But I won't be taking this on holiday with me. It's just unnecessary to take it when I've got some travel size ones. I'm going to be doing a skincare, like a pack my bag skincare thing with you in the next few days. Because there really isn't a lot of time now before I go away. It's a week today. So this time now, we'll actually be probably getting ready to go out to dinner. So when will my next live be? I'm trying to work on videos to pile up, so they will just go out when I'm away. But my last live before I come back will be maybe Sunday, because my mum said to me, you may as well stay over here on Monday and we'll just go from here, and that makes perfect sense to me. So I don't know if I'll be doing one on Monday. If I do, I do. Monday might be the last one. To me, this just looks dark. And that's the highest I can get it up on. So I'm still waiting on hearing anything from the company I interviewed with. So this is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's a third day, I'd say it's a second day. And they said we'll hear within a week, so maybe I will have heard by the time Friday comes around. But I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, guys. Decided not to wait. I was going to wait, and I was going to kind of like, I'll just wait and I'll see if I get it or not, and then I'll apply for other things when I get back. But part of my job commitments with Universal Credit is that I have to apply for work, you know. So yeah, I'm applying. I think I've applied for 4 jobs today, 4 customer service jobs. I feel like that's enough for one day, and obviously I went for the job interview on Friday, so I'll see what else is out there tomorrow. So tomorrow's what, Wednesday and Thursday. I'll see what's out there. See, I don't want to go overboard in applying for work, because obviously I might get that job. But then, like last night, that's a primers. Last night I was looking on reviews on that particular company, and it's got some pretty bad reviews, guys. You know, they were saying the best part of the actual job was going to that interview, you know, the actual kind of recruiters are the best part of the job, and it's not a good company to work for. And it wasn't just one person saying it. If it's just one person saying it, you can think, oh, it's probably someone who's left and is quite sour about it. I'm just going to go in with this primer. But yeah, there was a lot of them, a lot of bad reviews. I am wondering though how many people they have to consider. Like how many people went into the morning interview. Because I didn't go to the morning interview, I just went to the afternoon one. And it seemed I went to the right one because it didn't last 3 hours. It probably only lasted about an hour and a half. So I'll tell you what primers I've used in a minute. I used 2, which is it's a bit like high maintenance. I use Shop Say No Pore all over the face, and then I use the Primark Prep and Perfect under the eye area here, which I like how it smooths kind of the under eye area. It's really, really good for that. Hello, babe. How are you today? Well, let's get that glow stick. Hi, Lotus Flower. How are you? How are you both doing? Today I thought I'd use all my Shop My Stash products that I pulled out recently. Because I did the Shop My Stash, I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, and I've not used them yet. I'm good, how are you? I'm not doing too bad, thank you. I'm glad you're well. Oh, let's go into... There's a hair there. Let's go up here as well. Now that I'm using this every day, it won't be long before I've used it up, I'm sure. But I think I've got another one anyway, a CoverGirl one. Same company, just trying to move up. It's just so glowy. I like it because it's really, really glowy. A lot of people wouldn't use a highlighter stick underneath foundation, but you can't see it, you know, when you put your foundation on. You can see it underneath. It just looks like your foundation's glowy and your skin's glowy. You just can't. It doesn't look awful is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow 201 Classic Ivory. Can't get this in the UK. I had to get it off. I'm not too sure if it was eBay or Amazon. And boy, is it expensive. Probably not in the drugstore in America. But here it is. It's like for a little bit extra, I could have got a high-end foundation. But I wanted to try it because at the time of me buying it, it was a bee's knees. What is it? This one. It's the L'Oreal up to 24-hour foundation Infallible Pro Glow. This shade is 201 Classic Ivory. I think it's too dark. I don't know if they do porcelain, but they only had Classic Ivory on Amazon or eBay, wherever I got it from. I can't even remember. It says that it's a radiant finish, normal to dry skin, hydrating, and you're getting 30 mils. So I hate the fact, right, I hate it, and I've discussed this before on my channel, that in the UK, a lot of the stuff, people in the US can't get it. And in the US, there's a lot of things that I can't get. Really annoys me. I've just put some of that hydrating setting spray on my sponge. But you've just got to make do, haven't you? You've got to make do with what you've got in your collection. And I'm trying to establish whether I want to take this one, excuse me, this one on holiday with me. I think it looks nice on the skin. I didn't notice any, I didn't notice it oxidating. Is that the right word? Oxidizing. Do you guys have access to LA Girls Company? No. I've got some LA Girls blushes that my friend Desi sent to me. I think she got them from Dollar Tree. But they're not great. It's not that they're not great. I do like, well, I've not opened one of them. Let's turn this down. I had one pink one, Tainted Love it's called, and it was mostly air in it, so I had to take it out and put it in a little pot. I'll show you in a minute. LA Colours, yeah. I knew what you meant. So the only thing I've got is 2 blushes by LA Colours, I think. Don't think I've got anything else. I mean, if I went onto Amazon, I might be able to get it. I don't know. Actually, it looks nice on the skin. Could just put that in my little makeup bag. I don't want to go OTT with my makeup stuff, because I don't believe I'll be wearing it a lot. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. If it's going to be hot, like if I put makeup on and we're out all day, it's just going to kind of, my makeup's just going to come off. If you can get your hands on the eyebrow pencil, it's pretty good, one of the best and cheap. There's a Wet n Wild one that Grace Mercy and Makeup uses, Jane. If you haven't checked her channel out, I would recommend her. She's just started a YouTube channel, and I feel like it's brave, you know, it's brave. You know, she's wanted to start a YouTube channel for a while. She's been following me for years, which I appreciate, but she's started her own channel now. So if you've not already checked her out, I would recommend you do that. I'll have a look for that brow pencil from Amazon, but I'm not going to spend a fortune. How much is it? My sister told me last night, she went, Shein has dispatched the packages. And I'm like, ooh, Shein's coming soon. That should come now. They said the 29th, and if it would have come on the 29th, I wouldn't have got it until I got home from the Lake District. But now it should come before. I won't be getting it for $1.99, babe. It's just, I mean, yeah, I was just looking over there for my other phone. I should have it, like, when Tammy has her phone next to her spare phone. I should just have it like that. Right, so I'm using this. I'm trying to use it up, but I brought a new one in because that one's not going to last long. So I think I'm going to use this one today. So it's a Makeup Gallery. So Makeup Gallery is the Poundland makeup brand, but it's not a pound. I think I paid about £3, maybe £3.99 for this because it's one of the super size concealers. It's a dupe, I think, for the Revolution one that looks like this. So this is the Hide and Chic super size liquid concealer, medium coverage, and it contains vitamin E. It's an ABH or Benefit dupe for sure. Maybe at the end I'll go and get my phone and have a look, and we'll see how much it is. I'd guess I'd probably say if it's $1.99 in the US, I won't get it for like £6 or £8, I would say. And I'm not paying that if it's $1.99 in the US. No thank you. If someone sends you something, do you have to pay customs or any other penalty? Right, so the way around that in the UK, you would. They'd take 30% of a certain, if it's over £20, for instance, they take they charge you 30% in customs. But the way I have worked around that with my friends, because I've had friends send me packages and they're expensive packages. Like my friend Naomi sent me a Natasha Denona gold palette. Do you know the full size? When I say full size, you mean the big one. And you know how much that is. It's like £120. And I got charged customs, which obviously I didn't mind because she didn't have to go and send me that package. But I said in future, if you want to send me anything, would you mind just saying it's less than £20? So if you put like £15 on it, and then I won't have to pay customs. It's just I can't afford it. I'm not working. And I can't afford to be paying customs. So that's what I asked them to do, and I've never had another customs fee ever since. I feel like it's ridiculous. This has only been happening since Brexit happened in the UK, and yeah, it's ridiculous that I have to pay customs on a gift as well, though. On a gift. It's not even things that I bought. I could understand it then, but on a gift from a friend, no, that's just not cool. Right, let's get my brows out. And this is starting to do my head in too. The fact that, I mean, I really, really like this pencil, this W7 Super Brows. But I have to always pull in a secondary brow pencil because I hate that brow brush. So yeah, I wouldn't get another one of them, even though they're only 49p. Just because you have to switch, you know, you have to keep switching it. Like, oh my God, why are you doing this to me? And it's a bit hard on the brows as well. It's not a soft brow pencil. I really liked it when I first tried it, you know. I would love to send you some stuff. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you have a PR box or something like that to send stuff to? Unfortunately, no, because obviously it costs a fortune. Well, I don't know how much it costs. My friends that I've met and I've built a good friendship on, I normally just give them my address, but I don't like giving too many people my address. And I don't expect my subscribers to send me anything anyway, but it's really, really sweet that you've said that. I've actually got a package coming off Lisa from Sephora. That's going to come, I think, tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Thursday, so I'll be showing that in the live. And it's something, okay, you might know what it is when I say this, babe. It's something that I've been wanting for ages. I was going to buy it at one point, then I talked myself out of it, and yeah, I just can't believe she's been a bit naughty like that and got it for me. Let's do a bit of this. For sure, I understand the address situation. I mean, you can get kind of a general gist, can't you? Who's nice, who's not nice, who you can give your address to. And who you can't. Right, I'm going to go on with this. Lisa bought me this as well a couple of years ago now. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I think, though, when I go back to work, I will get a P.O. box. Even if it's just, say, someone wants to send a card. Not even necessarily like, you know, any gifts or anything like that. But they may want to send a card. A birthday card, a Christmas card, because I do have some subscribers well, I have one in particular, Christine. She sends me a birthday and Christmas card, which is quite nice to get. Oh, good, I'm glad she's sending you something. This was all the rage as well at one point. This Maybelline Fit Me powder. And you couldn't get this in the UK at one point. I don't know where she got it from. Yeah, she got it from Australia, where she lives, along with another palette that I want to use in autumn. They were like birthday gifts. Is it a palette? Oh, the Sephora thing? Yeah, it's a palette. Okay, I think we're okay for the base so far. I'm really looking forward to using this. This Give Beauty. Remember, I got it a while back. Well, it wasn't a while back. I would say I probably got this maybe 3-4 weeks ago. Maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah, just over 3 weeks ago, because I got it just before I did my Shop My Stash and I didn't bring this in. So we're going to use this today. So it's a Pick It Up Cream Contour Powder Bronzer Duo in the shade Heating Up. I don't know if you've got this, but it smells so nice. Right. I'll use this brush. I've just had it Indeed send me. They're basically saying we have a job that we think you might be perfect for. It's nowhere near where I live. Well, I say it's nowhere near. I can get 2 buses, like I would have got 2 buses for the other job. It's just a bit further out. And some of the subscribers are saying if you don't get the job, you know, don't take it personally, but don't be upset. I feel like being upset It's kind of what you go through, isn't it? When you go for an interview, because you want that particular job. Or that is I do. And for the fact that I need the money as well. I didn't get a position I just applied for. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, babe. So frustrating, isn't it? Was it an internal position? Was it in the company that you worked for already? Do I need any more? Yeah, I think some on the nose. I put it down there as well. I didn't really want it, but it still bummed me out for some reason. Yes, in the same company, just a supervisor position. It would have been more money then, wouldn't it? If it was a supervisor position. I don't think I would want to do that. Like, the company, if I get that job that I went to on Friday, there's lots of room for progression, for being a supervisor, for being a manager, for going into a different department. Whenever I've worked in customer service before, I've just always been a customer service advisor. I don't want to be, you know, that authoritarian figure telling people what to do. You have a lot of responsibility when you're a supervisor. Yeah, more money, one of three that I applied for. Have you had the other interviews then, or not? Right, I'll go in with that brush now, because a bigger brush won't fit in, so we're going to go in with this. I'd say that's a setting powder for this. I wouldn't say it's a bronzer. Well, obviously it is a bronzer, but you know, it's kind of like, it's light. Yeah, we will see if the other two work out. Well, good luck. And I'll let you guys know if I have any other job interviews. I hope no one calls me in. I mean, it's all right this week. It's Bank Holiday Monday, so we have a public holiday on Monday. And then on Tuesday through to Friday, I'm not going to be available. I've actually applied for a job. It's only a 6-month contract, but I'll have 6 months worth of work on my CV if I get it. I've actually applied for a job where I used to work at. So I'm hoping, you know, you never know, I might get an interview there as well. But they're not in the same place. I think I can see what Tammy means. I think it's starting to get hard pan already here. Do you know when Tammy said that her bronzer has got hard pan? I can feel like it's getting hard pan. Let me try and wipe it off. Yeah, that's getting hard pan. It's not exactly cheap, is it? So let's just go in with the brush again. Blend all that out. So we'll see if I get any calls while I'm away. I mean, I'll answer them, but obviously I can't go in for an interview when I'm miles away from the place. I'm not going to jump on a train. Well, yeah, it could possibly be 2 trains and come back. So weird when powders do that so fast. I've used it twice. This is my second time of using it. When Tammy was saying it, I thought, well, maybe she'd got a dodgy one. But I don't think she has. I think that's just the powder. And the brush was clean as well. So it's not the brush. You get a lot of product in this concealer. You're getting 12ml. So you're getting a lot. Where's my other one? Oh, everything's come off it, so I can't even tell you. But look at the size. So I'll probably take the bigger one on holiday, just because I don't really have a lot left in the smaller one. And then I want to use one more up in my collection, and then I want to go out and buy another one. Maybe that next one. You know, like, everyone raves about it, but I've like put it on the back of my hand in the shop. Feels sticky. But I just want to make sure. I might just go into the shop one time, either Boots or Superdrug, not wear any makeup, and just put a bit on underneath here and see how it feels. If it feels sticky on the face, I'm not buying it, because I think it's about £12. And why pay that? My Dior powder did that. I looked on Sephora there. Don't sell it anymore, which is probably good. That might be why they don't sell it anymore. Right, what am I wearing today for eyeshadow? I was going to do Charlotte Tilbury again, but I will do that a different day. I've got 2 palettes. I just need to know, because then I can kind of do the eyeshadows according to the palette. Feel like this one. I mean, I had a choice between this one. This is my yucca that I made myself, or this one. This one's beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like that one. I'm going to have to pull some. I feel the NYX concealer is sticky, just my opinion. It's my opinion as well, though, babe. You're not on your own. You know, when I just put it on the back of my hand, I felt stickiness, I felt tackiness. But then I spoke to Lisa. She's got it. And it's meant to be a serum foundation, skin tint as well. So it's meant to have more skincare properties in it than it does a concealer. But yeah, I find it sticky when I put it on the back of my hand. So the other option really then is to actually put it here, like even on just one eye, and just like blend it into the skin and see how it feels. Now, if I get a stickiness there, then I'm not going to spend that amount of money on it. Tammy's got it as well, and I'm sure she's used it as like a skin tint in the past. Right, so what shade out of this palette do I want to use? I'm tempted to this Social, but I think I want to go on with Spacey. Do a nice rosy pink shade, because I think it'll go on my top. So we'll use a pink blush. Actually, I'll use the one from Morag. Morag bought me a really nice blush from 17. So it's in 010 Pink Passion. Just looks like that. Okay, we'll use this clean brush. Very, very clean brush for me. And then maybe I'll go over the top of it with a pink powder. But this is like cream to powder. Have you seen that new Natasha Denona palette, babe? Jean put me onto it yesterday. She sent, well, she tagged me in it. It's on Trend Mood. And it's called I Need a Warm. Oh my gosh. That's my Christmas present to myself. I have to put a powder on it, but it creases and moves around on me still. Grim. Oh, that really is a nice blush. And I think this blush is only £3. Pretty. Right, let's see what we've got to top it off with. We've got a couple of Shop Miss A ones, which I really like. They're my favourites. I'll show you what I've got, but I think I'm going to use this one to get some more glow. So this one's called Rose Dawn. This one's called Frantic Pink. So we'll put Frantic Pink back. Yeah, it looks really pretty. The Natasha Denona palette. That blush is really nice. I like it. It's nice. If you're watching this video, Lady Morag, thank you. I mean, I could probably do a full video, apart from mascara, foundation, eyebrows, on things that people have like subscribers have sent to me. So I'm just going to put some of this on as well, just to top it off with. I find it insane that, you know, people want to send me things. You know, it's nice for the channel, you know, because I can't necessarily afford to go out and buy things with the situation I'm in at the moment. And I like it at Christmas. Like, I love it at Christmas this year because I'm getting the Natasha Denona Yucca palette of my mum. I'm getting the Beauty Bay Botanical palette, so we'll be able to do some looks with that. And then 6 weeks later is my birthday. Oh, that is beautiful. And I'm getting what? The Xenon, the Natasha Denona Xenon palette. And that Natasha Denona My Mini Dream blush. And I've wanted that for ages. And then for, like, as a present from myself at Christmas, because I always get myself something at Christmas, I'll probably get myself that I Need a Warm by Natasha Denona. I can't believe she's come out with a palette that is called I Need a Warm, because obviously the other one was called I Need a Nude. That would be a kind of cool video, an all face of gifted products. Yeah, I've been thinking about that for a while now, actually. To do something like that. It's kind of like a random act of kindness video of what subscribers, I'd comment it as subscribers and friends have sent to me, because I don't see my subscribers as subscribers. That's exactly what they are, and that's how they found me to begin with, but I see them as friends. So I feel like I want to go on with that, but also like more of a powder as well. Oh, let's try this Becca one. So this is Lunch Money by Colourpop. That's nice. I'm not too sure on this Becca highlight. It's in Moonstone. Part of me wishes I hadn't bought it. But yeah, what you, like, going back to what you said earlier about PO boxes, I know quite a few people who have them, and they'll probably pay for them out of the AdSense that they get, but you need to get an AdSense like once a month to pay for it, don't you? If you're not getting your AdSense once a month, like me, because I don't get it every single month, you have to work for your AdSense, seriously, then it's just not going to work out. And this Saints, Angels and Sinners palette that I've used, that was Friend Mail. So I'm going to be using that in a minute. Right, so it's okay, it's just we're not beaming from the gods, are we? Oh yes, I was talking earlier about my sister, wasn't I? You know, about the fact that she was mentioning the Shein order should be coming in soon. And I'd forgotten what I said that I wanted. And I'm getting the cutest thing. Just wait till you see it. It's something that I loved when I was growing up, and they've made it into makeup. I'll just tell you. So it's like a pink Care Bears blush, so it's like furry on the outside, and then it's a bit like this colour, but in a powder. Let me get it out. It's not as bright, but it's like that colour there, but in a powder, and I'm like, that, I just can't wait to get that. And then she's bought me, because I'm really into giraffes, she's bought me this giraffe case, phone case, even though I've just bought a new case. Where is it? I just bought this one last week, actually, because mine was getting all grimy. Reminds me of Tammy in a sense, because she absolutely loves Stitch. But yeah, I can't wait for that. So I can't wait to show you that haul when it comes in. I just feel extremely lucky. You know, I am lucky, so yeah, let's crack on with the makeup. I just wanted to talk about that briefly. I think there's 4 makeup items from what I can remember, and then there's that giraffe phone case she's got me. And then she texted me last night and she said it's already shipped, and I'm like, wow, because I thought it would have shipped when I was on holiday and I wouldn't get it until I got back. Hello Francis, how are you? You are early today. I'm very early. I think I'm going to do another video after this. You know, this morning, well, not even this morning, this afternoon, I wanted to go into my lipsticks in my drugstore lipsticks, my nudes and things. And do swatches and declutter some. Right, let me show you. Just let me show you what I've got. And then you'll understand why I've been putting it off. So this is one drawer. You've got to bear in mind this is just one drawer. So I've got 2 of these that are kind of nude colours. Some of them are like a darker browns and pinks, and I've got 2 drawers of them. And then I've got 2 drawers which are reds. Let's just put that on there. And so then, you know, I'm going to have to put them all up the arm and swatch them and let you guys see it, as well as me making my decisions on what I want to keep and what I want to declutter. I just can't do it. I want to do it, of course I want to do it, because I don't need all them lipsticks in my collection. And then there's this other video that I want to be doing. Basically, I've done my No Buy update, but I haven't done my No Buy Wish update. So I want to do that. I might do that today. I also need to do a video for embracing my curls. I did say when I got to 50 subscribers, I would be doing my live on hair care products. It's like, do you ever feel like it's just too much? Like you've got too many videos to do and you don't have the time? So I thought I'd do this one early, and I thought if anyone comes in, great. If they don't, great. They'll watch it later if they want to. Lol, I bet that will be cute. It is cute, even if I just use it as kind of a centerpiece. I loved the Care Bears growing up. Well, not growing up, but when I was young. I had a Care Bear. I don't know if it was a pink one though. And another thing I had was, I don't know if you had these in your countries, but growing up I was scared of the dark. I don't much care for the dark now either. I had a glowworm, you know, so basically, you know, that glowworm would come to bed with me and I would read under the covers, and my mum would go crazy at me. She's like, you should have been in bed 2 hours ago, you should be sleeping, not reading. And then she'd take the book off me, because I used to be a big reader, me, back in the day, before YouTube. I'm super curious what the contour will look like. I don't know if I've got the right colour in that contour stick. We'll see, won't we? Because what I'll do is I'll put it all on. Like, it's 4 pieces of makeup I'm getting, so we'll use all of it. I can remember 3, but I can't remember what the last one is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have been super impressed with the recommendation of the Revlon Charlotte Tilbury Medium Pillow Talk dupe. I ordered the Revlon dupe for Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Original. Cool. Oh my god, the glow. Warm. Yes, I had one. Now my niece has had one. I loved it. I loved it. It helped me sleep. Right, let's go in with a Juvia's Place. Hello to everyone else here in the chat. Just noticed, I've just looked up. Well, now it says 3, but just then it said 5. They have a heartbeat now for more comfort, the glowworm. I think I know which one you mean. They're quite big, aren't they now? And they can help with anxiety and things like that. But I don't think they're called glowworms, if we're thinking of the same thing. They've brought something out. It's like a teddy bear. It does give off that glowworm thing. And has a heartbeat, like you said. The one I saw had rosy cheeks, and just so darn cute. And the more for anxiety. I don't know if you're thinking the same thing I am. I see it on TikTok all the time. Right, we're going to go in with the Revolution Contour Palette. This one. Let me just get a drink now, I'm thirsty. That's all I ever say, isn't it? Right, look's gonna come out. We'll put some setting spray on first, actually. Just because I've never used this palette before that I'm gonna use. That's why I pulled it out, because I'm still working my way through palettes that I've not really used. I don't know how many I've got. Not that many now. The glowworm has 1, 2, and that bear thing. Yeah, the bear's more for anxiety, I think, and stress, and you know. And I'm thinking I wouldn't mind one of those bears. Right, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, setting spray. So there's not much left there. When I go up to the Lake District, I want to take this sealed one by Revolution. I really don't know what it is though. Obviously it's a fixing spray. It says Power Fixed. No, Power Fix, Fix Mist. Doesn't really say anything like that, so it could be a matte one, and I don't really like matte ones. Hello Andy, how are you? I say this all the time when I use it. It smells horrible, but it's effective. Just give that a bit of a waft. I need a fan, don't I? Oh, I'm glad you're well. Thank you for coming in. Right, done the primer, done the powder. Right, let me look at this palette. I'm using this one, Saints, Angels and Sinners in Air Baby. And I want to do a rose, kind of a rosy look. So I'm going to use these Colourpop singles here. Probably not all of them. Angie, hi. How are you? I feel like my voice went up 10 several octaves then, sorry. I'm excited that you're all here. I'm just trying to find a brush, guys. I'm a new sub to you, Angie. Oh, that's sweet. I'm good, and you? Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Right, I've got one here. I've got some pyjama bottoms on, and I know it's late in the day to be wearing pyjama bottoms, but I've been doing chores. So I'm just doing that on my bottoms. I did have a colour switch. I cannot find my colour switch for all the tea in China. I need to buy another one. Hi Tammy, how are you? Wow guys, thank you. Thanks for coming in. I was just about to sleep but saw you're live and had to pop in. Oh, thank you. Don't ask me what these Colourpop shades are because I've not written what they are. I wear jams all day. I'm not going out. At least I'm honest about it. That I've got my pyjama bottoms on. This is what most content creators do, I feel like. They look like they're dressed, but they're not. They've got the pyjama bottoms on. But a lot of them won't admit it. I am good, Andy. Finally on my days off, at least until Friday. So it's Tuesday today, isn't it? You've got a few days off then. Well, a couple of days off. What are you going to do? Anything, or are you just going to chill out? I'm wearing PJs and almost all my get ready with me. You make me laugh because you're like, yes, I was wearing these PJs yesterday. And I'm like that all the time in the same PJ. So I'm like, yes, Tammy, thank you. I'm not the only one. Haha, that's so true. I'm usually wearing a nice top and scruffy bottoms or shorts. I don't think there's anything wrong. Like, at the moment, I've got some Stranger Things. I wish I could show them to you. Stranger Things, kind of like fleecy pyjama bottoms on that my mum gave to me. Being sub to Andy, YouTube recommend all of you that have channels. I always have either my jammy pants or sweatpants on when filming. Oh dear, I think we all do, don't we? Whether we'll admit it. I mean, I don't see a reason not to admit it. They're comfy. That's for Tammy from Francis. Today, clean up and go for a walk. Tomorrow, mostly just want to get out for a walk. Same with Thursday. I want as much fresh air before winter hits. Oh, I know. If I get this job, it's going to be hard because it's going to be 2 buses, like one from where I live and then like going to the bus station and then jumping on another one, and I think there's a 10-minute walk as well. So can you imagine if it's icy? I don't even feel like I've got any suitable footwear, so I'll have to get some suitable footwear if it's icy. I live in my Crocs. Be comfortable. Yeah, it's cold today. I'm only dressed if I am leaving the house, otherwise I am in PJs or workout clothes. I mean, my mum says to me, my mum lives about, I would say, on a good day for me, when I'm not struggling with my knee, 6 to 10 minutes away. No, 6 minutes. On a bad day when I'm struggling with my knee, I would say probably 10 to 12 minutes. She's like, just come in your PJs. I'm like, I'm not, because I've got to go home in my PJs then as well, and there's normally when I go home, there's people around. You'll need some good winter boots for that trip, I know, and it's not a trip. I mean, it's going to take quite long on the buses together, should I say. So I don't know if there'll be any makeup involved in the morning. There's never makeup involved in the morning anyway. But it'll be big changes for me, you know. I've said to my mum, you know, there'll be a big change if and when I start working again, because I won't be able to see her the amount of times I'm seeing her. Obviously, I'll go around and do her medication like I am now. But probably like 1 or 2 hours a day. And then I'll have to come home and get ready for the next day. She understands. I mean, I've been saying this now for months, and I've been feeling like it for years. Well, a couple of years. I just want to get back to work. How old is your mum? She's 74. She's been through a lot. Like 2017, she nearly died. She was in ICU for, I think, about 4 or 5 weeks. They didn't think she was going to make it. She had a pulmonary embolism, so across one lung it went into a heart, and then across the other lung, and that developed into 3 cardiac arrests. So the second cardiac arrest, basically the doctor said, right, we're going to put a DNI on her records, and, you know, I said, is that absolutely necessary? And they said, yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just going in with the darkest shade now. At the end of the day, if she has another cardiac arrest, she'll probably have a stroke, or even worse than that. And it's just, you know, it's not worth It's not that it's not worth, just that she'll be really, really ill from it. So that was that. No one thought she was going to make it. And like, she was just ill for a long period of time. I think she was in the hospital for about 6 months. And then she came home. She needed like round-the-clock care. So that's where I came in. I'm just trying to, because it's skipped here. It always skips here when I do it. So anyway, she needed round-the-clock care. So we tried to get some carers in for her to help us out. And they said, right, so this is a social. And they just said, we can give you some help with caring for your mother, but only for 6 weeks. And I said, hang on a minute. I said, she has been so ill. You're only offering 6 weeks care. So we got the carers in for a while, and they basically were supposed to give her morning tablets, lunch, dinner, and like before she went to bed. But they only came in 3 times a day, so I started doing the tablets. There's no way I was just going to let her not have the tablets last thing at night. And they told me off. They said, it's either us doing them or you. And I said, right, well, I'll do them then. And they said, well, you're not exactly an expert in tablet doing. Tablet doing, it's not even a word. You know, you're not experienced. And I said, that's fine, I'll learn. And I've been doing them ever since. But then social services rang me up and just said, we've been told that you want to do your mum's tablets from now on for the foreseeable. And I said, look, you're only giving us 6 weeks. You know, you're only helping us out for 6 weeks. What do you expect me to do? She needs care for a long period of time. She needs someone to help her go to hospital appointments, and we're not getting the service from you. And they said, well, we can only go off, you know, like the carers can only go off what the care package, what we've been told. And I said, well, it's not good enough. So I was looking after her 2017, then 2019-20, the pandemic hit, and she was back in hospital again for, she's got this condition called myasthenia gravis crisis. Well, it's called myasthenia gravis, but you can go into myasthenia gravis crisis. It's to do with like the muscles and things like that. And she was back in hospital with that. And when she came out of hospital, the doctor said to me and her that she can't go out. You know, she, like, even when the shops were open, she couldn't go to the shop, even if she stepped 2 meters away, even if she was wearing a mask. So again, I had to look after her. And this is why I've been struggling to find a job, because from 2017 to pretty much now, that's all I've been doing, taking care of her. But she's well enough to take care of herself, and all she needs me for is to do her tablets. And I want to go back to work. You know, even she says, you've got to put yourself first now. But I can understand what employers are seeing as well when they look at my CV. I'm not putting date, like I've done my CV all again. So I've took the dates off when I was last employed, so they don't know. Yeah, it is a bit sneaky, but that's the only way to get interviews, because I had all the dates on last time of my last job, how long I was looking after my mum for, and they just wouldn't have a bar of me. So I had that last interview on Friday, so we'll see what comes of that. It's just been, since 2017, it's been tough. And like I said, you know, I just want to work. Just curious, for all of you that have channels and Andy, are there a lot of trolls that bother you? I have had trolls. You get it, I feel like you get it more on lives. Like when I've been on lives, like some of you have been here, I've even like put some of you as my what did they call them, moderators. Francis is one, Lisa's one, and I've got Eden's one as well. Just in case I miss a comment, that they can actually go and take them out of the live, or give them a bit of a talking to. So I'm not going to say no, Angie. I'm going to say it can be difficult sometimes, but it mainly does happen. Like, to me, I have had a couple of comments on my shorts. Like, I had one. I put a short up, and there was basically doing the sick face, like that, and I just put pardon, question mark, question mark, question mark, and they didn't contact me back. It was probably kids. Like, a lot of the people come in here are probably kids, because you can never see. Like, do you know how I can see, like, all your profile pictures now? You can never see their profile pictures. So it just, like, to me, that means the kids, but they might not be. They might just be idiots. I honestly don't get many trolls on my videos, and I don't do many lives. I've had a couple in my comments on my longer form content, but I've been on YouTube for a long period of time. It's not like, I've only just started my YouTube channel journey. And like I said, I get more here. But at the moment, like, I've gone to my YouTube channel and I've put there's a certain criteria to what they can't say in your live. So I've made sure, like, they can't say any of it, so they just get bored and go to somebody else's live. Yes, we cracked the whip, lol. Yeah, the odd one, the last 8 years. Right, okay. This is what the palette looks like. This is what I want to use. So I would say it's probably the most boring shade in the palette. Considering this top row here, I just love the look of that one. And that one, actually. We will be using it over the course of the week. But I want to use Space because I'm wearing that kind of colour. And it looks like it flips. Ooh. Yes. Sorry, guys. I've just never used it before. It's got some blue in it. Anyone else just love Shifty Shades? I got this palette off a friend. A friend sent it to me. I don't order from Saints, Angels, Sinners, and Sinners, or whatever they're called. Yeah, it's definitely got purple in it, hasn't it? Oh, wow, that shimmer is stunning, isn't it? I've got a feeling all these shimmers are going to be stunning. Maybe not these two. Shall we do some swatches at the end so you can see it? Yes, please. Okay. Yeah, I've got 3 palettes like this by Saints, Angels and Sinners. And I like them all. Just gonna sort this brush out. Nora and I just got back from swimming and she's having some downtime while I watch you. Does she go swimming every day, Francis? there's not really an inner corner here. I mean, I could probably put that in the inner corners as well. I feel like it's too dark. Let's see what I've got in my drawer. Oh, I used this before. Not impressed with it, Tammy. Mine's getting hard pan as well. This is only the second time I've used it. I don't know if you're going to see it, but here, it's like getting hard pan. Good job I bought it in the sale. Right, we'll use this Becca highlight. Or shall I use this sleek one? No, use the Becca one. Almost every day our friend across the street has a gorgeous in-ground pool that we can use whenever we want. That's nice. So it's going to be moonstone in the inner corner. Some of that has gone down there anyway. So who's getting the new Natasha Denona palette? Apparently it's called I Need a Warm. I'm going to get it for myself for Christmas. Right, I think I want to wear black mascara today. Seventeen Ultimate Lasting Curl Mascara. Super jealous of the pool. I love to swim. I've not been swimming in ages. I like swimming too. I'm just wondering if I should put one of those liners. Not liners, one of those eyeshadows on the lash line. Lower lash line is what I mean. I love the Becca highlights. Too bad they got bought out as a company now. The only Becca highlight you can get is Champagne Pop. I've got Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop in a palette, that Jaclyn Hill palette. I've got this Moonstone highlighter that I'm not much keen on. It's what I've got on my face as well as like the inner corners. I think I'm kind of privileged when it comes to highlighters and eyeshadows come to that. If I get an eyeshadow palette and it's just not working how I want it to work, like the Juvia's Place, the Warrior palette, I'm like, meh, that's not good enough for me. We have an indoor pool where we live in this apartment complex. Haven't had time to go this summer to use it, although we have access to it all year round from 6 AM to 10 PM daily. Wow. We don't have anything like that here. I'm thinking maybe I will put some of this Spacey shade on the inner corners. It's sparkly. I'm up to date now with your videos, Tammy. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm falling behind again. I think I was falling behind by 3 videos. I think there was that. I don't know what it is. It's TT Hall or something like that. Was it Costco as well? And then there was a couple of Get Ready With Me that I hadn't watched. I am folding laundry and watching American Murder on Netflix. I love crime shows. I do, to a certain point. Like, I do like crime shows. I watched 60 Seconds. That's an Australian show, and it's on YouTube, and it's absolutely brilliant. So if you do like that kind of thing, you should go and watch that. You don't have to pay for it. It's not like a streaming service. It's just on YouTube. I really, really like watching them, but I won't watch them late at night by myself, because if I watch them late at night by myself, I know I'm going to have nightmares. So, yeah, and I can't watch horror movies either. Not by myself, not with somebody else. Talking about movies, I'm going to watch, I don't know if you guys have seen it, or even interested in it, but a few years ago, they brought The Lion King, the movie out, and I never knew this. My friend actually told me about it, because I sent her something, and it said this would be Lion King, the movie, if they brought Lion King, the movie out. And she went, they already have. And I said, well, what do you mean? And she went, they've already brought it out. So I said to my sister, because she's got Disney Plus, have you got the Lion King movie? And she went, I've already watched it. And I went, do you fancy watching it again on Friday? So I'm watching it again on Friday with her. Not again. She's watching it again, and I'm watching it for the first time. And then in December, that Mufasa movie's coming out, and I'm going to take my mum to watch that. I can't wait. I'm sure I've missed loads now. St. Francis, I've always enjoyed crime shows, whether true crime or made-up ones. I read books on crime. Don't like horror. I can't believe it's been 20 years since she was... Feels like it was just yesterday. I love horror movies and books. Why have I not heard about that case? Is it a US case? Now I'm gonna have to. Now after this video, I'll be googling who this person is. Yes, they have We Own That movie, and they're coming out with another one. I'm gonna be watching that on Friday, Tammy. She's like, it's an hour and a half, and I'm like, well, it doesn't matter to me. I want to watch it. Right, I need to get a brush, maybe this one. And I want to put one of these eyeshadows just under the lash line. I don't know which one though. I'm thinking maybe either this one, this blue, this bold blue, or this purple. Which one should I do? Or tell me if there's any other ones you think I should do. I'll wait. With bated breath. Shall I swatch them? It is a USA case. The Innocent Project took on the case. Okay. Blue. Which blue though? This one? Or this one? So you've got Intellectual. That does look like more blurple. We are a Disney household. We have a very large movie collection. I also want to watch, I don't know if it's still on, but Taylor Swift did that Eras thing. I want to watch that as well. Are we all saying blue, or are we saying different colours? The one above the purple, so this one. What does everyone else think? Oh, nice. These are so soft. Right, I'll just swatch this one for now. I'm going to have to wipe that on my pants now. Yeah, let's put this one on. I can't afford all these streaming things. My sister's lent me a Paramount because I was lending on Netflix, and then Netflix were on to us, and they said, you know, if you want a secondary channel, I mean, because it was a different IP address, they said that she had to pay £4.99 extra, but it would only cost me £4.99 if I wanted Netflix. So it's kind of like, no, I don't want you to get into trouble, just change your password. But then when I wanted to watch things on Paramount, she let me use a Paramount, and they've not contacted us. But I don't always want to say to her, can I watch your Disney Plus? I was going to say put some blue on the lower lash line. Tammy, your daughter was in your Roman ball making vid. You seriously have a mini you. Oh my gosh. You hadn't even... The first time I saw her when she was coming through, you hadn't noticed, and she was like... and it was so... I'm like, oh, Grace. It was so funny. And then she kept doing it, and then you noticed. I'm like, she's making an appearance. It will make your eyes pop. Yes, she was. She's a shorter version of me. How tall are you, Tammy? I'm 5'6". I don't really like putting eyeshadow down here. Especially not sparkly eyeshadow. That gets everywhere. I didn't put glitter glue on, did I? I didn't do that yesterday either with this shade here, because I've used it with glitter glue a few times and it goes patchy. So I didn't want to do that this time. I just wanted to see if I could use it by itself, and it didn't go patchy. So glitter glue doesn't always work. Yes, Tammy, I said it. I'm a big fan of glitter glue, but it doesn't always work. 5'8" with a top bun. Oh, so you're pretty tall. I'm the shorty, just barely 5 foot. My niece is really short. I've got one niece who's just 14. She'll be 15 in March. She's going to be at least 6 foot. Easy. And then I've got another niece. She's, I think she's turning 31 this year, or 32. And I would say she's just over 5 foot. She's tiny. We are twinning, Angie. Yeah, we are sparkles. Shorties unite. Right, I think that will do it. Or will it? That will do it. I put mascara on, didn't I? Right, and then it's kind of a case of what lipstick to wear. I love that look. Nora just said you are so pretty. Thank you, Nora. Hello. I don't know if she heard me then. Oh, she's cute. I was going to go in with that yesterday, but I feel like it's too orange leaning. None of these are really saying, oh, wear that. I know. I love these Kiko lipsticks. I want to get a couple more. So let's put this on. So this one is a shade 17 3D Hydra Lip Gloss. Wow, 6 feet at least, I would say. I mean, she's taller than me now at 15. Not even 15 yet. So she's probably going to be even taller than that. Right, let's... Oh, I've got sparkles everywhere. Right, let me get some wipes and then we'll swatch this palette. So I don't know when that Shein haul's going to come in from my sister. I'm hoping when I go on Friday it's going to be there. And then on Saturday we can be using the products. And then I think tomorrow or Thursday, let's just get that there. I already said this earlier, but people have come in since. Lisa has ordered me something from Sephora. Sephora. I can't wait for it. And she's also ordered me something that's going to come in a few weeks. Well, probably in about 2 months. It's on pre-order. Right, let's go in with this palette. So again, Saints, Angels, Sinners, Baby. So what I'll do, start off with Witty. So we'll go up here. That one feels rough, but it's very metallic. Ooh. Blends out nice too. I'm still waiting for my Ipsy and BoxyCharm to get here. What? Ipsy plus BoxyCharm? Is BoxyCharm still going? I thought, like, tell me if I'm wrong. But is BoxyCharm not Ipsy? Did they not change names? Or I'm probably getting it wrong. This one I might wear tomorrow because I wanted to wear that today. It's called Social. Oh my goodness, is that not me shade? That glides on like butter. Ipsy took over BoxyCharm and so they are one, but still separate boxes, if I understand correctly. Right, I see. Just because obviously I don't live in the US or Canada, so I can't get those kind of boxes, which sucks for me. But in a way it's good for me because I'm on this no-buy. And I can't have everything that I see, can I? So, and then we'll just swatch this one. Intellectual, but I'll do it again. That would look good all over the eye as well. Why is this palette so freaking gorgeous? It's getting everywhere though. I want that palette you've got, Tammy, that What's Up Beauty, the dragon one. They do it on Amazon for £30, something or other. So that might be another Christmas gift I get myself for Christmas. I was saying though in a live, I'm finding it difficult now. I'm getting to the point of just really finding it difficult, you know, and kind of like I want everything now. But it's like Lisa said, you're finding it difficult because you've nearly been doing it 9 months and, you know, you're near the end. That's why you're finding it difficult. And I said, yeah, but I'm planning on doing it next year as well. So I don't know how I'm going to go about that. I don't know whether I'll just do a 6-month one. That's a possibility. I don't want to do a budget, like where you choose your own budget, because that's not for me. It's either no buy. A low buy isn't for me. I know that I will spend with a low buy. So it's either no buy or nothing. Right, so Spacey is what I'm wearing all over the lids. That one. And there's not really an awful lot of palettes I want. You know, I've got so much stuff. The Dragon palette is so beautiful. Yeah, it looks it. Ipsy bought BoxyCharm. Yeah. I loved Ipsy. I feel like this one here, Truthful, is going to be really stiff in formula. Yeah. But it's got like a pink flip. It's dead nice. Ooh. Yeah, it's a duochrome. And then, sorry, my nose is watering. Then the last one is this Adventurous. I feel like that's too dark for me. On the lash line, yeah, or even here, it would look nice, but as an eyeshadow, not too sure. And I keep getting these, I'm going off on a slightly different subject, more of a tangent now. I keep getting these messages, and I know you've had them as well, Tammy, from SEO experts saying, like, grow up your channel now. I had one guy twice, and then another one's just come and said to me, your channel is, like, I can see it coming through on the Gmailer, your channel is excellent, but it's not SEO'd. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not paying you. Right, so that's them all. I really like this one. Ooh, that one's pretty. They all are. They're all really pretty. Now I'm mixing all the colours up. I get those SEO messages in a daily. Yeah, me too. They suck. So, yeah, I like today's look. It's different. Just trying to wipe all this off, sorry guys. That green shade was amazing. I'm going to use it tomorrow. I think I'll use that with a Yucca palette, because the Yucca palette, I'm not talking about the original. For those of you that came in later, I'm talking about, come out wherever you are. Last year, when I taught myself how to buy in the Natasha Denona Yucca palette, I made my own. This is what it looks like. So I feel, put it like that, I feel like that green there would go really, really nicely with some of these shades. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. It would even go nicely, you know, with those green shades. You're not seeing it properly. Those green shades there. So I feel like that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I feel like I'm getting a bit itchy down here. But yeah, great. And this is a look. I like that pop of blue underneath. Thank you for giving me your thoughts on that. This is the look, guys. Thank you for coming in. It's much appreciated. If you've not already liked the video, could you please? And yeah, for those that are watching after, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.